Stop everything right now, because what Kyle Richards and Erika Jayne did to Dorit Kemsley inside her own mansion is the most shocking and vicious attack in Real Housewives history. After Dorit leaked those secret tapes, these two women completely lost control. In the middle of the night, they stormed Dorit's Beverly Hills home, broke through the front door screaming, "You ruined our lives, you backstabber." Kyle allegedly grabbed Dorit by the hair and slammed her against the wall while Erika threw a crystal vase and yelled, "We're going to destroy you tonight." It turned into a brutal, bloody fight, hair pulling, slapping, and screaming. But the leaked footage reveals something even darker. Stay with me, this story is about to get way worse. To truly understand how three women who once called each other sisters ended up in this violent nightmare, we have to go back to the toxic friendship that was always waiting to explode. For almost a decade, Dorit Kemsley, Kyle Richards, and Erika Jayne were the unbreakable power trio of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. They vacationed together in luxury resorts, defended each other fiercely at every reunion, and controlled the entire narrative of the show like it was their personal empire. On camera, they smiled, hugged, and promised loyalty forever. But behind the filtered Instagram posts and glamorous dinners, a poisonous resentment had been growing for years. Dorit entered the show as the glamorous British bombshell married to PK. She desperately wanted acceptance from the Beverly Hills elite. She survived a terrifying armed home invasion in 2021 that left her emotionally broken, then went through a brutal public divorce that exposed her financial struggles to the entire world. Through all her darkest days, she believed Kyle and Erika were her real ride-or-die sisters. Kyle Richards, the so-called Queen of Loyalty, stood by Dorit for 10 seasons. She always played the role of the caring friend. Erika Jayne, the fierce survivor who rose from nothing, once bonded with Dorit over shared pain and trauma. Or at least that's what everyone thought. But the cracks started appearing during Dorit's lowest moments. While Dorit was drowning in trauma from the home invasion, Kyle was busy dealing with her own crumbling marriage to Mauricio and slowly started pulling away. Behind her back, Erika allegedly began mocking Dorit, calling her "poor me," attitude exhausting, and attention-seeking. Then came the explosive $287,000 shopping spree scandal and Dorit's $6 million mansion nearly going into foreclosure. Instead of supporting her, the two women she trusted most went completely silent. That silence hurt Dorit more than anything. That betrayal didn't break her. It turned her into a cold, calculating woman. Quietly, over 2 long years, Dorit started secretly recording every private conversation, every nasty text, and every backstabbing comment. She was done being the nice girl. When she finally dropped those secret tapes, the world heard Kyle and Erika laughing about her trauma, admitting they leaked her financial problems, and even plotting to get her fired from Bravo. That was the moment everything changed. The sisterhood was dead, and what happened next inside that mansion was inevitable. But babies, nobody could have predicted just how ugly and violent their revenge would get. Now brace yourself, because this is where the story turns absolutely terrifying. Hours after the final secret tape exploded online, the one where Kyle and Erika were heard laughing about Dorit's trauma and planning to get her fired, these two women completely snapped. They didn't call their lawyers. They didn't go on damage control. Instead, they got into a black SUV at 11:47 p.m. and drove straight to Dorit's mansion with one goal: make her pay in person. At approximately 12:15 a.m., the women who Dorit was smiled home alone when she heard aggressive banging on the front door. Before she could even react, the door flew open with a loud crash. Kyle Richards and Erika Jayne had forced their way inside. The moment they saw Dorit standing in her living room, all hell broke loose. "You ruined our lives with those F***king tapes." Kyle allegedly screamed at the top of her lungs while grabbing Dorit by her hair and slamming her hard against the marble wall. Erika joined in instantly, throwing a heavy crystal vase that shattered just inches from Dorit's face. "You think you can record us and get away with it? We're going to end you tonight, you backstabbing bitch," she shouted. What followed was pure chaos and violence. Furniture was flipped. Picture frames were smashed. The three women were rolling on the floor, pulling hair, slapping, clawing, and screaming like wild animals. Sources say Erika pinned Dorit down, choking her while yelling, delete those tapes right now or I swear I'll make sure you never show your face again. Kyle allegedly screamed, "You will never work on Bravo again. I'll make sure of it." Dorit fought back desperately, screaming for help as blood trickled from a cut above her eye. The once glamorous British housewife was terrified, crying and begging them to stop. "I trusted you both like sisters," she reportedly sobbed. Erika screamed back, "Sisters? You betrayed us first." This wasn't a petty argument. This was years of buried resentment exploding into pure hatred. Leaked text messages from that same night make it even worse. Just 30 minutes before they arrived, Erika allegedly wrote to Kyle, "We need to scare her so badly, she never releases another tape again. Let's go now." Kyle's reply was ice cold, "I'm ready. She deserves this." One of Dorit's hidden security cameras, the same ones she used to record the original tapes, caught the entire nightmare. That footage, which has now partially leaked, is so disturbing that veteran Bravo producers who saw it reportedly went silent in horror. But here comes the first major twist that makes this attack even darker and more dangerous than anyone expected. According to the leaked security footage and a police report obtained by insiders, this wasn't just a spontaneous meltdown. Kyle and Erika allegedly came prepared. Hidden in Erika's bag was a USB drive. During the violent struggle, Erika screamed that they were going to force Dorit to delete every single copy of the tapes right there in front of them. When Dorit refused, the attack became even more vicious. At one point, Erika allegedly grabbed Dorit by the throat with both hands while Kyle ripped open drawers looking for hard drives and laptops. Even worse, insiders now claim that during the attack, Kyle said something that changes the entire narrative. "Andy already knows. He told us to handle it however we need to." That single sentence suggests this brutal home invasion may not have been just personal revenge. It may have had quiet approval from someone much higher up at Bravo. The violence was so extreme that neighbors called the police at 12:38 a.m. When officers arrived, they found broken glass everywhere, blood on the floor, and 3 of the biggest names in reality TV in complete shambles. But the real bombshell is still coming. According to a new leak that just dropped, the security footage shows something even more shocking in the final 30 seconds of the fight. Something that could send Kyle and Erika straight into legal hell. What exactly did that camera catch them doing? The answer is about to destroy everything, and it's far worse than you think. The nightmare at Dorit's mansion didn't end when the police arrived. It only got 10 times worse. According to the official police report that just leaked, Dorit Kemsley was left with a concussion, a busted lip, and deep scratches across her neck and arms. But here's the part that has everyone gasping in horror. Erika Jayne allegedly suffered a broken wrist after Dorit fought back in self-defense. Kyle Richards reportedly escaped with only bruises, but was hysterical, screaming at the officers that Dorit deserved every single hit for destroying their lives with those tapes. But now comes the second devastating twist that completely flips this story upside down. Insiders with access to the full 11-minute security footage claim the tape doesn't just show a chaotic girl fight. In the final 40 seconds, after the physical attack, Kyle Richards allegedly pulled out her phone, looked straight into Dorit's hidden camera, and screamed, "This is what happens when you cross us. Your career is finished. We will make sure you never film another day of Housewives again." What makes it even more chilling is that Erika, despite holding her clearly broken wrist in agony, smiled through the pain and said, "We're not done with you yet. Honey, this wasn't just rage. This was a coordinated, premeditated warning." Within hours, clips from the leaked security footage spread like wildfire. TMZ dropped the story first with the headline, "Rob stars in violent home brawl," and it instantly became the #1 trending topic worldwide. Twitter exploded with over 4.2 million posts in under 5 hours. One viral thread with 1.8 million views reads, "Kyle Richards, the queen of loyalty, just physically attacked her sister in her own home. This is psychotic behavior." TikTok is flooded with slow-motion clips of Erika grabbing Dorit by the throat, already at 41 million views. The comments are split violently. Some are calling Kyle and Erika abusers who deserve jail time, while others say Dorit had it coming for secretly recording everyone for 2 years. Even the rest of the cast is shaken. Garcelle Beauvais reportedly texted a friend, "This has gone way too far. I'm actually scared for all of them. Lisa Rinna deleted her Instagram story that simply said, "Holy sh*T," before going completely silent. Bravo executives are now in full-blown panic mode. Major sponsors are threatening to pull out, saying the franchise has crossed from entertainment into criminal territory. But hold on tight, because the most disturbing part is still hidden. According to Dorit's legal team, the full unedited footage contains one final moment in the last 10 seconds before police kicked in the door. A moment so shocking it could send both Kyle and Erika to prison. What exactly did that camera catch? The answer is coming, and it's about to make this scandal 100 times darker. The internet has completely lost its mind, babies. What happened at Dorit's mansion has now become the most talked about scandal in reality television history. Within minutes of the security footage leaking, hashtags #brutal attack on Dorit and #Kyle and Erika arrested exploded to the #1 trending spot worldwide, racking up over 6.8 million posts in just 7 hours. The divide among fans is absolutely vicious and deeply personal. One side is screaming for justice. A viral Twitter thread with 2.3 million views reads, "Kyle Richards broke into Dorit's house, slammed her against the wall, and now has the audacity to cry about loyalty? This is actual domestic violence. Arrest them immediately." Clips of Erika grabbing Dorit by the throat have crossed 41 million views on TikTok, with thousands calling Kyle and Erika abusers who deserve to be removed from the show and face real criminal charges. On the other side, furious Kyle and Erika supporters are blaming Dorit completely. One Reddit post that gained 57,000 upvotes says, "Dorit played with fire by secretly recording everyone for 2 years. What did she think was going to happen? She provoked them." The fandom is at total war, with death threats flying in both directions. Even the other housewives are visibly shaken. Garcelle Beauvais allegedly posted and then deleted a story saying, "This is terrifying. No one should ever feel unsafe in their own home." Sutton Strake reportedly called multiple cast members in tears, saying the footage made her physically sick. Lisa Rinna broke her silence with a now-deleted tweet that simply read, "This went way too far," before going completely dark. Even Teddy Mellencamp liked several posts calling for Kyle and Erika to be fired immediately. But it's not just the fans and cast who are panicking. Industry insiders say Bravo is in absolute crisis mode. Emergency meetings are being held every hour as major sponsors threaten to pull all advertising. One top executive allegedly told a source, "This isn't reality TV anymore. This is criminal. We don't know if we can legally air any of this." Andy Cohen has gone completely silent, which those close to him say means he is both furious and terrified. A source close to Andy claims he told a colleague, "I never thought it would get this ugly. This could end the entire franchise." Yet the most disturbing part is still hidden. According to Dorit's legal team, the full unedited security footage contains one final moment that hasn't been released yet. A moment so shocking that it could send Kyle and Erika straight to jail. What exactly did that camera catch in the last seconds before the police arrived? The answer is coming soon, and it might destroy everything. But hold on tight, babies, because what I'm about to reveal next completely flips this entire nightmare upside down. According to a source inside the LAPD who has seen the complete, unedited 11-minute security footage, the final 22 seconds are so disturbing that the officers who watched it immediately called their superiors. In those last moments, after the brutal fight, Erika Jayne allegedly pinned Dorit against the wall with her good hand, looked her dead in the eyes, and screamed, "You think those tapes are bad? We came here to destroy you completely. If you release anything else, next time we won't stop at bruises." The most shocking part? Kyle Richards is heard clearly saying in the background, "PK was right. You deserve to lose everything." Then she allegedly kicked a piece of broken glass toward Dorit in a final act of pure rage. This is no longer just an emotional meltdown. This is being investigated as a felony home invasion and assault with a deadly weapon. But here comes the final earth-shattering twist that nobody saw coming. Dorit Kemsley wasn't as helpless as she appeared that night. Sources close to her reveal she had been wearing a hidden body camera the entire time, the same technology she used for the original tapes. Not only did she capture the full savage attack in crystal clear quality, but she allegedly live-streamed parts of it to her crisis manager and lawyer the second Kyle and Erika broke through her door. That means Dorit now has undeniable, ironclad evidence. Insiders say she is done playing nice. She has officially pressed full criminal charges against both Kyle and Erika and is preparing to sue them for millions in damages. Meanwhile, Bravo executives are holding an emergency board meeting tomorrow morning to decide whether to fire Kyle and Erika immediately before the full footage leaks. But the real question that has everyone terrified is this: Dorit still has one final unreleased tape recorded just 2 days before the attack. A tape that allegedly contains a conversation between Kyle, Erika, and a very powerful Bravo executive discussing how to permanently silence Dorit. That tape is dropping in the next 24 to 48 hours. And when it does, it won't just end careers. It might end the entire Real Housewives of Beverly Hills franchise forever. This story is spiraling out of control, and it is nowhere near over. Oh my god, babies, can you even process what we just uncovered? Kyle Richards and Erika Jayne didn't just betray Dorit. They allegedly broke into her home and brutally attacked her after those secret tapes leaked. We're talking physical violence, blood on the floor, broken bones, and possible felony charges. This is hands down the darkest, most disturbing chapter in Real Housewives history. Now I need to hear from you immediately. Drop your hottest, most savage take in the comments right now. I'm reading every single one. Do you think Kyle and Erika went way too far and should be arrested? Or does Dorit deserve what happened after secretly recording everyone for 2 years? Was this brutal home attack justified revenge or straight-up criminal behavior? Should Bravo fire both Kyle and Erika immediately? And most importantly, if that final unreleased tape drops and proves a Bravo executive was involved, should the entire Real Housewives franchise be canceled forever? Type Team Dorit if you're standing with her after this terrifying attack. Type Team Kyle and Erika if you believe they were pushed to the edge. Be honest. Be brutal. The more controversial your comment, the faster this video spreads. If you're as shocked as I am, smash that like button right now. Smash it harder if you want to see Kyle and Erika face real consequences. If you haven't already, hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a single update. This was only part 1. In part 2, I'm exposing the full unedited security footage details, what that final secret tape actually says, whether Kyle and Erika are getting arrested, Andy Cohen's emergency decision, and Dorit's next deadly move. The knives are out. The police are involved. And the next 48 hours will decide who survives this war. Turn on your notifications and stay dangerous, babies. I'll see you in the next video. What's your verdict? Comment right now.